Hello all, this is Meghna. I'm gonna brief on Adam's equity theory of motivation in the following video. So yeah, let's get started. Firstly, we will know what exactly the theory is. So, according to the notion of equity, everyone should have results that are roughly similar to those of a reference individual or group. If the ratio is not equal, emotional reactions will take place and lead to the restoration of equity on their own. According to the equity hypothesis, people evaluate their motivation and job satisfaction by comparing their inputs and outputs to those of others working for the same or a different inputs and outputs. As the participant's contribution to a relational exchange, inputs can either be assets that offer the participant the right to reward or liabilities that give the participant the right to pay expenses. Each input has a different entitlement, which is heavily influenced by the context of a relationship. Examples of inputs are loyalty, social skills, experience, knowledge, skills, and effort. A participant's perceived outcome or output from his relationship with other is defined as both positive and negative outcomes. The results can be both real and immaterial. Some examples include responsibility, challenge, recognition, profit making or profit payment, bonus, and salary. Some advantages of Adam's motivation theory is helps in reducing exploitation. That is, an essential advantage of equity theory is that it minimizes the exploitation of an employee. There is no discrimination between workers in terms of working conditions, pay, or bonus. The second advantage is source of motivation. Implementation of equity theory in a workplace offers numerous opportunities to the employees, and this motivates them to achieve by grabbing viable chances. The workforce is sure of the fact that the rewards will be per the effort, and hence they try to make a distinguishing mark. Equity theory can motivate the employees and ensure a culture of achievement. The third advantage is employee retention. When employees are motivated, they want to stay in a company. They believe that they have a bright future over here and they are thus eager to claim the rewards. The next advantage is cost cutting. Implementation equity theory in a company that cuts down organizational expenses to a higher degree. The next advantage is attracting talent. Organizations that implement the concept of equity theory in their work find it easy to attract talent because every employee wants to be associated with a firm that believes in fair treatment. The next advantage is better relationship between employees. When employees are aware that the firm has implemented the concept of equity theory and they will be getting what is due to them without any discrimination, then it results in better relationships between the employees because no one is jealous of the other employees in that firm. In spite of advantages, there are disadvantages too, but comparatively are less. So the disadvantages are difference in perception. There is a difference in opinion about perception. It can be between an employer and employee and also between different employees in the organization. The next disadvantage is exact comparison is impossible. So there are lots of variables involved and it is not always easy to make viable comparisons between any person, product, or service. This is a severe disadvantage and stops the concept from being fully effective. The next disadvantage is does not predict everything. So it does not make any predictions about overpayment conditions and how employees or individuals are going to handle those specific conditions. It also does not take into account the individual differences that have a direct impact on equality. What happens when inequality persists in any organization? So the following are the chances that can be witnessed by an organization when inequality is present in it. Employees might quit the job, become resistant and act out on several other issues, become too competitive and try to minimize the output of other employees. Go into survival mode and make sure that They are just going through the motions and doing their job and a little more. Demand for increased output from the organization. For instance, more authority and increased pay. Changing the point of comparisons to minimize discomfort. The employee will try to decrease input by doing less amount of work or giving less time to the job. Changing the reward that the employees receives by asking for a better treatment. What can be done to stop inequality at work? These are some of the solutions to stop inequality at the workplace. Reviews. A critical advantage of sending this notice is that the employees will be able to regain lost motivation and try to do new things to make an impact. The common ones of review are review when you have achieved a promotion, review after you have completed the probation period, yearly performance, and the salary review. Next option is open door policy. Make sure that every employee is aware of the open door policy and can come and speak to management about any issues. The next is employee assistance program. Implement an employee assistance program, or that is EAP, so that employees can have the option to access 24/7 support from professionals who are ready to offer a helping hand. Tips for workplace. Ensure a fair balance between team members. Knowing what the team values the most. Offering comparable balance. Assumptions in business applications. Employees expect equity norm. People are concerned with their rewards as well as what others are getting. Concept of social comparisons is present. Possibility of altering outputs or inputs by the employees who feel are in inequitable position is possible. Hope the video was informative and has ingrained some knowledge on Adams' equity theory of motivation. Thank you. Have a great time.